Guys, Ryan Biddulph here, blogging from paradise. What prevents you from becoming a successful blogger? It's pretty easy. It is moving away from what's fun, what feels light, what feels really pleasing and enjoyable as far as your blogging activities, and moving toward what you need to do, what you have to do, what you gotta do, the rules. Any type of bullshit belief in your mind that this is something to do to become successful really fucks up your blogging career. And a perfect example, for so long I just followed a set core fundamental foundational rule. Let's just say I followed a bunch of rules. And by doing that, I didn't find the core driver behind everything I was doing. And then I went a little deeper after I started finding my drivers. And I was like, oh, shoot, I got to really change things. Then I found out that it's all your being. It's the person you're being, like, all day long. Determines the energy you're putting out there. And then that reflects back to you in terms of trips around the world and readers and money and all that other stuff. But you really don't care about all that stuff when you're just being. Like, that's not your prime driver. So really, guys, the only thing that stops you from becoming a successful blogger is moving away from what really feels amazing, from what moves you into a state of being where you're just being, having fun, and shifting away from that. Because the second you shift away from that, Piedmont's coming in. The second you shift away from that, you go from being bland or dull or even appearing to be really inspired, but on the inside it's a whole different ballgame. Been there too. Toward just being a really more detached person, towards letting your passion, your energy flow through your work. You'll let your intuition guide you. And it's a perfect example. Right now I'm just like, well, let me just set up this video, and I want it to be all, well, I really want my shit to be perfect. You guys know about that by now. But I kind of had this nudge to just say, you know what, let me line my ebooks, or line my books along the TV behind me as I shoot the video. And it was just a nudge of, it's going to be playful, it's going to be fun. It's like having the books out there. Blogging Paradise ebooks. Buy 1, 5, or 10 on Amazon today, right away, right now, middle of the video. Click the buy button. You'll see them all over my freaking blog. You'll see the library. Just buy them already. And it's like, it's that type of just an intuitive nudge. Just do it without thinking, well, I don't want this, I don't want that, and just honoring it and just having fun with it. And that's the thing, it's fun, it's playful. It's like, oh, here, I just went to the store, I had my Blogging Paradise shirt on, shop in the Blogging Paradise, or visit the Blogging Paradise library on Amazon, and just walking around. It's the more you just have fun with this process and just really get down and really get loosey-goosey, you're being. Not any specific person, although, of course, you're going to be the person to become the person, but you're just being. And there's no agenda. And there's no should, need, have to, any of that other stuff. You're just following your intuition, you're being, and that's it. And that's it. That's where it happens. That's where the magic happens. That's where you're going to have so much fun. The fun is the reward. The quote-unquote work is the reward. You don't have to worry about anything else. And you'll find the ideas will come in, the people will come in, the money will come in. But you won't be looking for any of that stuff. It'll all be like extra. You'll kind of be like, oh, I'm taken care of. It's such a big attitudinal change that so few bloggers take this path. And maybe I'll do a video down the road. I was thinking about this morning in bed. I'm like, a really, a sad state of affairs in blogging right now. It's the one thing that's wrong with it. It's just this constant driving force of, especially seeing these expert roundups, what can I do to drive traffic, to become a successful blogger? If you don't get your being right, whatever you fucking do is not going to work. That's why most people struggle, or they look at these top folks like Darren Rose and Pat Flynn and John Chow or Brian Biddulph, and they're just like, how do you guys do it? And they probably have a different approach. I have a different approach almost from anybody online in the blogging team's niche, and there's no right or wrong, but it's like these people that are struggling or that want to bring your blog up to the next level, they're like, what can I do? Well, Pat Flynn builds a list. That's what you gotta do. He's got 18 million people on his list. For Pat Flynn's being, it looks like it appears to be working pretty well. But that's for him. And even then, that's an appearance. He might be doing it and still might be a little bit of a energetic drag for him. But the more you're just being, you don't look outside of you. You're like, I have everything within, and you'll let in the ideas, and you'll vibe with him, and you'll be like, look at that Ryan Bidoff guy. If he publishes 45 posts a day, I'm subscribing and following every push notification. I'm going to just gorge on his stuff. His energy is amazing. And you're just going to vibe with me, and that's it. And you're going to buy 5 ebooks. You're going to buy 10. Like I've said before, there's people that have bought 125 of my ebooks, which is smart. It's silly otherwise. Have fun. You know, I know how to have fun more than anything. Of course, the practical tips and all other stuff. But I'll talk about getting your energy aligned. And then on top of that, I'm not a tech professional now. But shit, guys. If you're a full-time pro blogger, you're blogging for business, it's a tax write-off. A little under $1,250, $1,250. I charge $9.99 for my ebooks. Well, more than under that. Yeah. So it's like right off the end of the year. But more than anything, come on, it's to have fun, it's to blog from paradise, it's to be inspired by a guy whose energy is through the freaking roof, who's been on Richard Branson's blog and Forbes and spoken at NYU and Neil Patel's blog and appeared on hundreds of blogs first couple years. I was on BFP. Guys, that's it for today. Buy a Blogging Paradise ebook or 10. It's all your being, guys. Follow your fun, follow your fun, follow your fun. Don't deviate from that. That's where the struggle starts. That's where the struggle starts. That's where that long-term, real, just absolutely, and you don't want to go in that direction. Guys, that's it for today. Buy a Blogging from Paradise ebook or 5. Go ahead, do it. You're going to love them. And until next time, enjoy paradise.